All right, yo, what's going on Twitch and YouTube? This is KillSnacks coming at you with a special late night edition, super late night edition of ArcCraft Minecraft. Um, we were having a lot of trouble finding the Spire armor trim in the end, and we determined eventually that it was the result of this vanilla tweak mod that we had on that gave us extra gemstones, and it was actually overriding some of the loot tables, including it was overriding this Spire armor trim. So we got to the bottom of it. We figured it all out. Took a lot of technical fixes and just getting into the nitty gritty. But I learned a lot in the process. It was actually kind of cool. And I'm back, and I'm hoping to now get that trim because I believe that we won't be dealing with the same issue anymore. So I'm pretty excited. Our title screen slogan for this stream is "This is good for realms," and that's just that's pretty self-explanatory. You can do your realms in Minecraft, and the internet, the Splash Wiki does have an entry for this. What is it? It says Realms is a server hosting service run by Mojang. So yeah, nothing, no special meaning there. It's just as advertised. It's good for realms. So there we go. Without further ado, let's jump in and let's go find this Spire armor trim. I had to go into a duplicate world and do a little bit of creative mode to kind of fly around and figure things out. I wish I could have added that stuff to this, but honestly, I didn't want to be distracted by streaming at all. I just wanted to focus and get to the bottom of it because there was a lot of research. Sometimes I was just watching like YouTube videos in the background and trying to figure stuff out, and it wasn't there were some really cool entertaining moments, but as a whole I would have been distracted and it wouldn't have been that entertaining, so I decided not to record any of it. But it was like there was some certain aspects of it that I really wish I was able to capture because it's part of the story of ArcCraft, and I sadly wasn't able to chronicle that part of the journey. But I had to download this third-party software and enter our world into it, and then from there I had to trim areas of the world that we'd already explored and delete them from the world because I had to it's really convoluted, but I had to download it from Realms to a single player world. I had to delete the gemstone tweak that we had added. So deleted that, but it wasn't that simple. I couldn't re-upload it after that because the file size was too big. So I had to find a way to decrease the file size. And I've heard in the past that if you delete chunks that you've explored, you can actually delete the file size. Now, we didn't want to delete areas that we had important things happening, so I had to be really careful of what I trimmed off, but I was able to eventually go into the files, delete a bunch of the end that we had explored where we hadn't built anything. We just explored looking for this armor trim, and that made the file size massive. So once I deleted that, I was actually able to re-upload it without the gemstones. So we have a pretty much a brand new end that's been completely unloaded now, with the exception of the one highway that we made going down. That still exists, and the Central Island and the Enderman Farm and also the base that Schnurb and Scooch were working on out there. So all of that stuff has been retained, but everything else was deleted, allowing us to A, re-explore those areas where we could potentially now get the Spire armor trim that the loot table has been fixed, but B, we can also just have a much smaller file size and the world will be optimized and run more smoothly. So a lot of good things came from that, and I learned a lot of really cool stuff. Now, because I was in creative in a single player version of this world, I want to make sure that I can still, in fact, get achievements. So we need to test that real quick. And I was looking at some of the basic achievements that I don't have, and I've got a perfect one to test right now. Uh, we're going to go take a piece of honeycomb from Schnurb, and we're going to use it to try and wax a copper block. And if that's successful, we should get an achievement pop up for that. So to see if he's got any wax. He should have some wax in one of these chests somewhere. He's got a bee farm, so he's been doing a lot of bee-related stuff. But where does he keep all his wax? That's the question. I don't know if it would be anywhere here or not, but let's take a look in his bee farm. That's honey. There we go. Okay, let's grab one of these. First time I picked up that, apparently. That's funny. I haven't done any bee stuff in this world just yet, so that's coming in the future for sure. So yeah, I had to do a lot of like weird behind the scenes stuff, and I was worried that the world might get corrupted or I might lose like player progression or achievement progression, or be blocked out of achievements altogether. Not have my inventory, but everything, the levels, the deaths, all my customizations, everything seems to be there. Let's take a look at this achievement. Where is it? Wow, I haven't even enchanted an item at an enchanting table. That's kind of funny. Or cured a zombie villager, but I almost have this whole tab complete, so we'll be working on that. Ebson delivered the finishing blow, so he wasn't able to, or I wasn't able to get that enchantment, but we are going to be respawning the dragon and getting that pretty soon. We'll be done with the end, which is sweet. Now, where's that bee one? Well, we could also do that. Is it a bird? But where's the bee? Jump onto a honey block to break the fall. Why am I missing this one? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, apply honeycomb to a copper block. Okay, so we should have a copper block. Yo, Epson, what's up, dude? Had to steal it from you. Haha! No worries, man. No worries. I'm not mad at all. It's fine. One of us had to get the kill, right? So we're totally going to be respawning the Ender Dragon many times. And we'll get all those advancements. Yo, I don't know if you heard any of my spiel just now, but we discovered why we couldn't get the Spire armor trim. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Okay, yeah. I need to make sure I can still get my... Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, hopefully we're about to get this achievement. If it happens, then all is well and we'll be good to go. Nice. Okay. My profile isn't corrupt and I can still get advancements, so everything is good. Everything is good. What? Can't we get the trim? So, yo, we've been searching for 2 days, man. 6.5 hours earlier tonight, 8 hours yesterday. And Scooch was searching on his own for many hours, and obviously the whole day that we were busting before, where we never came across a trim. So collectively, as a group, we've probably spent over 30 man-hours searching for the trim without any success rate at all. Absolutely ridiculous. Yo, Marco, what's up, dude? Another early stream. This is a very special edition short stream. I'm not going to be on for long, guys. I'm just trying to find a Spire armor trim, so we're actually going to head to the end right now, because I think I've done all the things to make sure that we can now get the Spire armor trim. It turned out, and Scooch actually called it, Ebson, it turned out that the gemstone tweak that we had added to the world was overriding some rare drops randomly, and it's inexplicable. No one's ever, like, we were trying to look this up online. People haven't seemed to have encountered this problem. Um, so that's maybe why we weren't able to find Silence armor trim as well down in the ancient cities. It doesn't do it to all the armor trims though. That's the weird thing. It didn't do it to Ward, it didn't do it to Snout, didn't do it to Eye. There's a bunch of armor trims that didn't get affected by this. But I believe that, well, I know for a fact now, because after doing all the tests, we now know for a fact that there was a chest that I flew around in creative. I was like, enough is enough. I'm just going to go around in creative, in a creative duplicate of this world, and see if I can find this armor trim. I found it, and this creative duplicate of the world didn't have the gem tweak on. So I found the trim in a chest in an end city. Then I came back into our world and I flew to that exact location with Elytra in our world on the realm, and it didn't have the trim in the chest. It had 2 gems instead, but all the other contents of the chest were the same, even though they were reorganized. So it threw me off at first because I thought it was completely different contents, and I just realized, wait, no, the other items are the same. They've just been reorganized into different slots. So Then I had to run another test. I duplicated the world one more time. Marco, sorry, I'm on a tangent. I'll get to your question in a sec. Um, so then I had to duplicate the world one more time to make sure that the loot tables don't change for every world that you generate. So I duplicated the world a third time, went to that exact same location, and sure enough, the armor trim was there. So I knew that there were two separate instances of loot generation in two separate generations of the seed that had the armor trim in the exact same location, and the one instance where it wasn't in the exact same location was in ArcCraft on the realm where we have this gem mod. So I then went through the process of deleting the gem mod, downloading the world to single player, deleting the gem mod from the world files, re-uploading it, and in the process of re-uploading it, it took so long because the file sizes were so huge because we've explored pretty far and vastly, so that made the file sizes really big. Only to find that the upload wouldn't work. It failed, and then it said the file size is too large to re-upload. So there was no way for us to get the gemstones off the world without re-uploading it, um, without that failure. So I was like, God damn, what the fuck? And then I remember someone talking about like if you trim the world, if you delete the chunks that you don't need, what a pain in the ass, man. I know, man, I know. But I learned some really interesting things in the process, and I learned. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but we have much to discuss. Much to discuss, Ebson. There's going to be some interesting things, but I'm going away to Ottawa. I got to get a few hours of sleep and then wake up around noon tomorrow and go to Ottawa. So this is a very short stream, and I'll be gone for a week. I'm gonna go hang out with Scooch and Maherm and Satch in real life. So I'm just trying to get this all wrapped up right now. But basically, I went into the world into the I got this like third party client where I was able to trim all of the chunks away that we were not using, that we haven't built anything in, that we were just exploring. So like the end has now been completely refreshed. It's a brand new end. We haven't explored any of the cities with the exception of the three. I didn't delete any of this obviously. This is all still here. And the three end cities down at the end of the path here, those have still been explored because we've built a few things there. Snurb and Scooch have been out there building stuff. So I didn't want to delete any of that, obviously. We kept that the same. But the rest of the end has been entirely regenerated now. So we have a brand new end and brand new cities to explore, which is awesome. And anytime the world gets too big and starts lagging, I can just trim off chunks and optimize the world that way. So but what I need from everyone now, because I'm still kind of in a test phase right now, because I want to make sure everything's going to work properly, Ebson. So what I need from everyone, while I'm in Ottawa, is for everyone to log on and make sure that your inventory is there, that you're in a safe spot, that your home hasn't been destroyed by the regeneration, because I did regenerate a little bit of the overworld as well. Like you remember when you went down 50,000 blocks? I was like, you know what, we might as well trim all that away as well. So because we trimmed stuff away, I just want to make sure everyone is intact with their stuff. Their homes are all still there. So yeah, at some point in the next week, Ebson, you'll need to log on and make sure that that's all good to go. All right, Marco. Sorry to ignore you there. I was just going on a crazy spiel about all the changes that I had to go through to make this work properly. Marco says, "Is it only a few minutes then?" Ebson says, "Will do." Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Um, Marco's asking, is the stream only going to be a few minutes then? It's probably going to be at least half an hour because I do need to go and find this armor trim. And I didn't want to go to a location where I know it is. I know there's a location where for sure I know where this trim is, but I want to find it more organically. So basically, however long it takes me to find this trim is how long the stream will be. I'm hoping half an hour or less. Now that we know the loot tables are working properly, hopefully it shouldn't take too long. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Um, have you killed the dragon? How the hell wasn't I here when you beat the dragon? Yeah, man, it's too bad you missed that stream. It was a few days ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago now. But yeah, it was really epic. All seven of us came together. The entire server came together and we defeated the dragon. Ebson delivered the killing blow, so that was fucking sick. And we are going to respawn the dragon and fight it at least 19 more times so we can unlock all of the portals surrounding the dragon. So I'm sure you'll catch at least one of those, Marco. And I want to beat it by myself at some point too. I've done that in the past, but I just want to have that challenge of beating it on my own, as we all do. I think it's pretty fun to go it alone. Same with the Wither, same with the Warden. I definitely want to fight those things as well. I think you already know what I'm playing. Could it be Red Dead Redemption 2? Surprised to see the stream this early, LOL. By the way, our space horses are still tied up out here, Ebson. Naturally, you woke up at 5 a.m., LOL. Nice, that's cool, that's cool. That's awesome that you're on such a early wake up schedule, dude. I was streaming for 6.5 hours earlier today. Then I was up all night trying to fix this problem. Finally got it fixed, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get this Spire armor trim. I can't leave for a week and leave this unresolved. I need to get this trim. So I decided to jump back on stream so I could get this trim. Because, as you know, I don't want to play any moments of this world from my perspective, not on stream. Okay, so we're going to go to 1658. That's our first destination, 1658. Let me just minimize this window so I can look at both at the same time. You haven't beaten it yet, Marco? Only one chapter to go? Nice, you're making good progress, it sounds like, dude. That's awesome. $16.58. Okay. Alright, hopefully. I don't know where the trim is. I know where one is, the one that I was doing the tests on. But I want to find it organically, so hopefully it won't take us too long to find it. We're gonna have to repair some elytra, but I do have the tools with me necessary to do that. I've got some bottles of enchanting, which is great. Da, 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 da. What are you guys up to? Marco, I know you're playing Red Dead. Hope that's going well. But it's probably, what, around noon or early afternoon for you? How about you, Epson? What are you going to do today? Oh, damn, this is a tiny one. I'm not going to say no to a shulker and an elytra. I know the trim actually doesn't spawn in the ship chests, apparently. So we don't really need the ships all that much, but I will take the elytra. And the odd shulker as well. It's 1:45 for you? Okay, nice, Marco. And it is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Okay, let's get these and then go back inside and figure out our next destination. You're updating your computer drivers right now? You don't know what your schedule is today? Just living life, I suppose. Okay, nice. It's cool that you have a chill day. No pressure to do anything crazy. You can just relax and enjoy yourself, hopefully. 2361, next destination. Marco, you're sick, so that's why you're not in school? Okay, I see, I see. 2361. Should be southeast. East-southeast, so this way. Yeah, we gotta fix our elytra too, so we gotta watch that. You're a bit lucky to get sick today. Why? So you can see me fly around the end before I go away for a week? Or another reason? Da, 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 da. Alright, game. You fucked us over long enough. Give up the armor trim. Give the armor trim. Exactly. Because we had that 2 page long thing about the French Revolution due today, and you have written 3 words. Ah, shit, man. Shit. Well, you might wanna take a look at that project instead of playing RDR2. I know it's hard when you're playing an awesome video game, but you gotta get your schoolwork done too, I'm afraid. Okay, I think that's it for chests in this place, unfortunately. Not too many chests. Oh, maybe down here, actually. Yeah, I don't think I checked this. No, I must have. Unless that's just shitty loot there. Yeah, I don't think I checked that. So there's probably one here that I didn't check as well. Da, da. No, I guess not. Funny if those 3 words are Den Francs Revolution. Nice. The French Revolution. 2961. Due east. Still okay on the elytra for a bit. Got plenty of spares. We also have bottles of enchanting as well, and we got mending on that, so. Right now you're just waiting to feel better so you have the energy to do it. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. It's no fun forcing yourself to do something kind of dull when you're sick, when you already feel shitty. I feel like maybe even getting more like gold and emerald and diamond since that mod pack is off too. And we had no idea it was going to override treasure like that. We thought it was in addition to the treasure that already exists. So really, really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. But lesson learned. Do you like sparkling water? Absolutely, man. I love it. I have some sparkling water right here. I used to drink a lot of pop. This is raspberry flavored, but it's very light. Like there's no sugar or anything like that. It's mostly just soda water with a little bit of raspberry flavoring. I used to drink a lot of pop with sugar, and then I switched over to sparkling water because it's just so much more healthy. You still get that satisfying carbonation without all that sugar. How about you, Marco? Okay, 3258. Next destination, northeast. Northeast. Love it? Fuck yeah, dude. You know what's up. You know what's up. Used to not drink it so often. Yeah, I think it, like, I didn't drink it very much, but it grows on you. It grows on you. Epson, you want sparkling water so much right now? I don't blame you, man. That was my last one. I wish I had another one. It's just nice. It makes your water a little bit more exciting, you know? It's like, well, I gotta drink water, but at least it has like a nice, satisfying carbonation to it. If you're in the mood for something just a little bit more exciting than basic water. Okay. Keep moving. 35, 55. Wait, were there any? I didn't even look to see if there were any. Oh yeah, I did. There was that one and nothing there. Okay. So 35, 55. More further northeast. Elytra's still okay. Since you got your soda stream last year, you've drunken so much of it. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's kind of what made that shift for you. That's cool. Soda streams are great. It's a little annoying that you have to refill it, but it is it is like not faster, but it lasts a lot longer than just like buying cases of soda water or whatever. Oh, there we go. Oh man. Finally. Holy fuck. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Big win. Yes, Epson. Yes. Dude. Oh my god. Man, I thought I was going to be more hyped than this. I am very hyped, but I'm also very tired and just after going through everything I went through to make this work, I knew it was going to be in one of these chests eventually. So I was expecting to see it. Happy Kilson mode activated. Fuck yes, fuck yes. Oh man, what a relief! What a relief! So now, Epson, if you go out into the deep end, you'll find yourself one of these as well. And I do hope that this has also affected the silence armor trim, and the reason that we weren't seeing silence before was because of the gemstones. So I'm really hoping we are going to start to see silence in the realm as well. I know that one's still obviously extremely rare, but I think we checked enough chests that we probably should have found it by now. So without the gemstone tweak, we should be good to go. Oh man, I don't know if it's too late to clip that, but if you guys were able to clip that at all, that would have been hype. That was a good moment. Okay, let's get to the ship. I want to get this last elytra here since we're already here. One really cool thing about all that, about deleting the chunks that we had already loaded, is all of those elytra that we get to keep those, but now they're all back in the cities again. So it's like we got a bunch of free elytra and unexplored cities regenerated. Okay, let's put some of these things away and heal up our elytra. Okay, we should have a box of elytra here. No, that's not it. Where is it? Here we go, here we go. Yeah, let's toss those in there. And other non-stackables. I'm just putting this in the ender chest. Other non-stackables are these pickaxes. Let's get this stuff put away. Let's get a crafting table. Craft up as much of this into blocks as we can. I'm really glad that didn't take a long time, because now I can actually get a decent amount of sleep before my trip to Ottawa. Because I would have been committed to continuing to search until I found it, and the game had pity on me, so we're good. Yo, by the way, Ebson, are you listening right now? Yeah? Nice, okay. So, there's one achievement for getting the dragon egg too, and I want you guys to all get the dragon. I want you guys to get the full advancement list if you want, if that's something you're interested in trying to do. So you'll need to hold the dragon egg at some point as well. I currently have that in my shulker in my ender chest. There's only one dragon egg in the entire world. So I'm willing to do a session where we pass the dragon egg around so everyone can get that advancement, but I want it back at the end of all that. Now there are ways to duplicate the egg, and we'll be looking into doing that, so you guys can all get dragon eggs too if you want. I just want that original first edition dragon egg. Got you, man. Yeah, for sure, because I don't want you guys to get shafted on the achievements, you know. So we'll definitely pass that around, and we can look into duplicating it too if you guys are interested in having an egg for yourself or multiple eggs. There's ways that we can get around that. Holy shit. Beautiful moment, beautiful moment. Okay, well, mission accomplished. We did get rid of the gem mod, but I think that's for the best in the end, especially with the bullshit that was happening to us. Guama! All the Doritos. Fuck yeah, man. I'd go for some Doritos right now. Okay, let's get home. And I'm not going to be logging on to the server for a week or so. And I also will not be streaming for a week or so, sadly. I'm going to miss playing. We've done a lot of awesome things here lately, and I would love to keep the momentum going. But I'm also excited to go spend some time with my buddies in person. And also, okay, that went into the void, so fuck that. You're gonna miss it too, Marco? Fuck yeah. Yeah, but you know what? It'll fly by. Enjoy your trip, man. Cheers. Thank you, Epson. Yeah, I'm gonna get to see Jason and Troy and Alex and Caitlin. That's Satch and Hoyle. I'm gonna get to go hang out with all of them in person, and I'm really excited. Don't get to do that often enough. So, despite the fact that I'll be missing the stream, I'm really excited to do that. Okay, let's see. Where's the nearest extraction point? Let's get to 2754. 2754. That should just be west. Yeah, it's just west. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yo, I really hope you're able to come visit in the spring too, Ebson. That'd be so much fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix my elytra, but we should have enough to get to the portal. It's not too far. Don't even need to pull out more rockets or fix the elytra. Marco, but at least you have Red Dead. Yeah, that'll keep you occupied for sure, man. And an essay to write. Don't forget your essay. That'll keep you occupied as well. I'm teasing you, man. But I do wish that you succeed at the essay whenever you get to it. All right, nice. Quick portal out. We'll go back to the overworld. So, what a success. We were able to get rid of the mod, get the trim the world down so we can optimize the file size, and get home safely. And now we need to make sure that everything is okay for all the server members. I want to make sure you guys have all your stuff, have all your builds intact. And if I get the thumbs up from everyone and there's no corruption, then problem solved and we've moved on. So, good stuff. Okay, I do want to just heal up my elytra real quick, just so it's ready for next time. You're glad you came on, Marco? Yeah, me too, man. You got to catch the short and sweet stream. Super, super late night for me. But it was a very eventful stream. We packed a lot into 37 minutes just now. So I'm really, really happy we did that. And I'm glad you were here for that, Epson, too. That's sweet, man. This is very important to Epson as a server member, so I'm glad he was able to be here and witness it all. It's good stuff. And we'll just put these shulkers in here with the rest of my shulker boxes. Plus, man, I've got 2 shulker boxes full of elytra. It's pretty crazy how much stuff I got from these 2 days of expeditions. Look at this. Look, we can put it all together even. You're very glad to catch the stream? Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Look at this. From the past 2 days of End City raiding, this is what we came home with. Get the gemstones. These gemstones are now rare artifacts because they're not going to be available in the world anymore. We might put that mod on again in the future if we decide we've got all of the naturally spawning items from chests that we need, all the armor trims that we need, because once we have one of each, we can always duplicate them. But that's a decision we'll come to as a group. Rich, fuck yeah, epic. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, this is a good collection. We got. Let's condense all this, and then we can really take a look at what we got. So, bam, 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 and bam. And the best part about this is all of this treasure that I looted, it's all back. All of it is back at the end cities now because because I went through the process of deleting those chunks and reloading those chunks to their natural state. Every bit of this treasure, with the exception of the gems, but those aren't as important, it's all back. So it's like I left no impact at all. I got all this awesome treasure, and now you guys can still go out and get that same treasure. It's pretty sweet. And we can do that again in the future if we want to, if we feel like the world is getting large or if we have no new places to explore. We can always do something like this. This one stone, or one gemstone, so this is a weird phenomenon, Epson. When you take one of these gemstones, now that the data pack is off our world, the resource pack, now that I've removed it, when you place a gemstone, it turns into a player head and it doesn't stack with the others anymore. It's not called Sapphire Gem anymore. It's now called player head, and it will not stack with the Sapphire Gems anymore. Sapphire Gem player head. You can't stack it. So it changes the state of the player heads if you put them down and then mine them now that the resource pack has been deleted. So that's one interesting thing about these things. The other interesting thing is because they're no longer available in the world now, they are a bit of a commodity. So, oh damn, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it is Epson. It is for sure. It's kind of weird. We might figure out how to implement it again, but more safely. I'll do some research on that and see if there's something we can do. But either way, whatever ones you have in your possession, make sure you're holding on to those and coveting them because they are now a valuable commodity, and they may be used as currency in some shops or something, some special shops. We'll see. There could be a black market gemstone exchange or something. We'll see what happens. Okay, those are empty, 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 empty. Yeah, look at that. We got. Where's the other one? Absolute madness. Personally spent 14 to 16 hours grinding trying to find this trim before we realized what the issue was. And in the process, I got over 2 shulker boxes full of elytra. So did Scooch. And now all those ships are regenerated and all the elytra's back. So sick. Very, very satisfied with all this. All right. Well, that's going to call it for this very short and sweet and epic late night stream. I'm glad you guys came by to experience this with me. I'm glad that we were able to experience this together. I thought that no one would come online and I would just be kind of just talking for the sake of talking and for the sake of preservation and archiving this episode in history. But it was even more hype with you guys here enjoying that experience with me. So thank you guys for coming on the super late slash early slash midday stream if you're over in Denmark. And that's going to wrap it up. Let's see. Great short stream, man. Cheers. Thanks, Ebson. I'm going to miss you, buddy. But we will talk in about a week and a half when I'm back in town. And I hope I'll miss you too, Marco. And I hope you enjoy Red Dead Redemption and get your project finished. And Ebson, I hope you have a great week and a half. And anybody else who is just hanging out and lurking, I appreciate y'all as well. Ebson says, enjoy the trip. Cheers. Thanks, man. I'm going to miss you too, Kilson. Ah, thanks, Marco. I appreciate it, guys. All right, well, yeah. Once again, that's going to wrap it up for this short and sweet stream, and I will catch you guys in a week and a half. Kilson out. Peace.